Hello people, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, I'm Mina Tess. For my returning subscribers, you're so welcome. Today I want to discuss the 3 financial books that help me to manage my finances. These are books that I had read last year and I shared that in my previous video. And without much further ado, let's go direct to the books. Before I go direct to my 3 financial books, it's good to know that these books are readily available. You can get them as hard copies for those who like to have their libraries at home or to make their home libraries. And you can also find them as soft copies. That means you can download them in your phone, in your laptop, or any gadget that you use. And lastly, you can also get them as animation. And yeah, we have some YouTube videos that have been created for those books with summaries, as well as you can also get them as audios. So you can download it as an audio, and then you're going to listen to it when you're doing your other task of the day. So you'll be listening to the book, and it's going to give you the lessons that are inside that book. So I myself, I tried the audio, it didn't work for me, so I prefer reading the book, and then I just get the lessons myself. So without wasting time, let me discuss my first book, which is Rich Dad Poor Dad. That is my first financial book that I read last year, and some of the lessons that I got from that is that money is not taught in schools. We're going to get lessons of money from our parents, how they are going to earn, how they are going to use the money, and how they are going to save their money if they want to buy something. These are lessons that we learn from our parents, because apparently they are the ones who are earning when we are small. So it's good to teach your children or your kids to save or how to use money. Money is not taught in schools. The other lesson is that money has power. Automatically, when you have money, you get some power, and it's on you how to use that power. The other lesson I got is that the mindset wins. What you tell your mind, or what you tell your mind is what your mind is going to believe in, and that is the perspective of the mind. That is what it's going to perceive. So if you tell it that you can do it, then you do it. If you tell it that you cannot do a certain task, then it cannot do the task. So when you have this money, you're also going to have management risk. You have to undergo a risk, because when you're handling money, there is what we call risk taking. So you have to know how to manage the risk that comes with money. That's another lesson. The other thing is that it helps you to understand the assets and liabilities in business or with money. So we have the assets, which are additionals or these are things that are going to add value, and we have the liabilities, things that are going to deduct some values. That is understanding the assets and the liabilities, and they're going to help so much while investing, because you can be investing in liabilities and maybe you don't know. So it's good to know the assets to invest in, because they are going to be additionals, or they are going to bring more money, while liabilities are going to deduct some money. So the other one is you should have several income, and that is what we call passive income. So when you're working, you should have other things or other businesses or other small things that are going to give you more money or extra amount of money apart from what you get as your salary if you're working. That is several sources of income, and these ones are going to help you to save more and also invest. The other lesson is that you should always be a runner in life. So make sure that you run everything or something new before the day ends. So what we say is that we should be a learner in life. As per now we have the digital, so we are going from analog to digital. So if it is use of computers, you should know how to use a computer. If it's use of internet, because of communication and interactions, that is what should happen. The last thing on this book is you practice these things daily. So you should have, if it's the mindset, you should have positive mindset to ensure that you reach your goals. So practice these things daily. Those are the lessons that I got from Rich Dad Poor Dad. It's a good book. You can get it and read it for yourself. If you don't want to read, you can get an audio and listen to it. It's a good financial book. It really helped me. The next book, or the second book that I read, is Think and Grow Rich. So this book, I will try about this book. This book, it requires a lot of concentration for you to understand the message in it. So I read the book, and these are the lessons I got from the book. If you have not read it, just find it and read it, and then maybe you can write something small. If you have read it, if you have already gone through it, you can write something on the comment section and tell me how you found the book. Rich Dad, Think and Grow Rich. Sorry, Think and Grow Rich. It's a good book. The first lesson I got is that you should have a strong desire to do whatever you want to do. Without that strong desire is the one that pushes you to do whatever task you want to do. So if it comes to business, you should have a very strong desire of starting that business, and this is what pushes you to do the best. The other lesson I got is faith. Faith works hand in hand with the strong desire. So you should have a lot of faith when you're doing that. And this means that you should trust in yourself first before people come to trust on you. Before people trust on you, you need to have trust on yourself. The other one is you're going to have some decision making, or the decisions. It's good to know the right decisions or the right choices to creating money or money creation. Then we have the power of the mindset. How you set your mind is how it's going to produce, or the production is going to be equivalent to how your mind is set. So if you have negative energy, then you're not going to have the rewards. Then there is also a specialized knowledge. This means that if you don't know anything, you should not be afraid to ask for help for those people who know, or people who have specialized knowledge. It's not a must that you know everything, even if you're the owner of the business. Sometimes you can hire those people who have specialized knowledge to do or to perform that task for you. It doesn't matter whether you're going to pay something small or whatever amount of money you're going to pay, as long as you get the right results. As long as you get the right results, that is specialized knowledge. It is okay to find some help from specialized people, and this is what makes most of the businesses or most of the rich people succeed, because they find specialized knowledge from specialized people. So the other one is organized and planning. So you need to organize your task, or organize everything that you're doing, and you have a good plan for them, so that things don't just crash in and out. That is organized planning. And this also is going to it's going to apply on money. You have to organize your money and plan for it. The other one is you need to have a lot of persistence. So yeah, this one goes all around. So you have to be so persistent, because an empire is not built on one day or using one day. You have to take your time, you have to sacrifice to be you have to be there, you have to be present for all those things to take place, and you have to be there to create the money. This is persistence. And you need to have that that urge of waiting. So you wait until that time that you're going to create the amount of money that you've been looking forward to. So there are other things I talked about this book. So the other chapters, those are the last 4 chapters. They took me really long to understand what the writer is talking about, because he's talking about the sixth sense. He's also talking about the brain, and he's also talking about autosuggestions. So these are some of the topics or the lessons I got from the book Think and Grow Rich. It's a good book. Look for it and read it. It's really a good book. Lastly, my favorite book, the last financial book that I read last year, is The Richest Man in Babylon. This is a very nice book. It does not require a lot of concentration for you to understand, and I really loved the book. Some of the lessons I got from the book is the first one: pay yourself first if you're owning a business, or if you want to start a business, or if you are in your own business. Because most of us, when we start our own business, we don't pay ourselves. So sometimes the business grows, and then you are going to employ some people who you are going to be paying, but you don't pay yourself. So the writer says that these the writer says that if we don't pay ourselves, we become slaves to those businesses or to those jobs. So he says that you should pay yourself first, which is a very good thing. You should also be entitled to a salary if you're working there, because you've been there, you have introduced the business, you are working together with those people, but you pay them at the end of the month. So you should also have a salary. The other one is action man is always favored by luck. This means that if you take action in business, or if you take action in whatever you are doing, then you're also always going to be favored by your luck, which means you must, or it's a must, you must get a good results at the end of it all. And that is why I took the initiative of trying to create as many videos as I can in a week, so that I can be committed to this YouTube channel. So action man is always favored by luck. The other thing is that wealth is not a matter of income. Wealth is not a matter of income. You can have two people who are working in different companies. One is being paid more than the other, but you find that the one that is paid less money has a lot of investment than the person who is being paid more. It's all about what you do with your money. And we don't have small money and more money. It's all about how you plan, organizing and planning. How are you organizing your money, and how are you planning it? That is, wealth is not a matter of income. The other thing is that act when the time is right. We talked about this in another video when I was talking about quitting your 8 to 5 job. If you feel that the time is right for you, you can do that. Do not follow other people's opinion or decisions. Nobody should make the right decision for you. You're supposed to make the right choice according to how you feel it. If you feel that it's time for you to go somewhere else or to start something different, just follow your heart and act when the time is right. Lastly, the last thing I got from the book is that there is power of passive income. These books are so passionate of talking about extra sources of income, or several sources of income, which is also called the passive income. So once you pay your from the first point, pay yourself first. Once you're able to pay yourself first, then you're going to get money to save, and you can be able to invest that money in other businesses or in other things that are going to give you more money or extra money. And that is how you get the power of passive income. So you should not be relying on one source of income, because according to the economy, money is going to be needed in most several ways. So what you need to do is to have passive income. These are the 3 most best books that I read last year for financial businesses, or financial books. Sorry. They really helped me, or they are really still helping me on finances. This year, I'm going to read more other books, and once I'm done reading them, or once I'm through with whatever I'm reading, I'm going to share it with you. Thank you so much for watching my videos. See you when you see me in my next video. Bye.